Family, my camera cut off and I was on a roll. You won't believe it. So I'm going to just go back and get into this. Capricorns, tap in. Y'all have an ending. This was at the bottom of the deck when we started. That is tearing you up inside. A breakup, falling out with a friend, a family member, issues at work, a job ending, whatever it is that is setting you up. Okay, this is happening to move you in the direction that you're supposed to be moving in. We have this overall energy of this Two of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, the Two of Swords. 222. Drop those angel and repeating numbers you've been seeing lately down in the comment section. We've seen this Eight of Pentacles and this Eight of Wands. Again, the repeating numbers, things lining up. But this is a time of mastery. This period of being in this period of isolation, this hermit mode, which has been consistent over here on this channel. Go back. Check out the Capricorn playlist, or even on the Taurus list as well. Cross watch over here. This is to set you up for success. And we see that here with the sun, which is what I was pulling when my camera turned off, which speaks to this abundance, triumph. Okay, so after this hard time, brighter days, the grass being greener on the other side, happiness, prosperity, family. This is happening for a reason. Welcome and welcome back to my disorganized channel. This is Down2Earth Tarot. Please hit the like button, subscribe. Let me know where you're watching from. Shout out to everybody in Michigan, especially Lansing and Detroit. And let me know where you are watching from. Family. New beginnings, brighter days. Now, we see that you're going through some hard times here with this Four of Cups. We're going to clarify that in a minute, how we got here. But we see this separation, this being at a distance, watching some things, getting a different perspective. But we see the world in her hands. The world in her hands. Now give us one more side note so we can get into clarifying the Lovers. Sagittarius, Gemini here with the Lovers, and another Six of Air with the Six of Swords, and moving on. Letting this situation go, letting it rock, letting it ride out. And I also get Taurus here, forgiving somebody, forgiving them, letting this situation go. Not letting this situation make you bitter, angry. We see Blanche here with the Four of Pentacles. This speaks to a new beginning. Setting a new solid and stable foundation for yourself. Multiple twos, multiple eights, multiple fours. 4 and 6s. 2, 4, 6, 8. Whatever that means for you, family. Where are we going with this? Since we're using the Golden Girls, we use the Pinup Tarot to clarify. See, and that's the thing. We're starting with the 2 with this. Perfect. Some of you, it is a relationship. Some of you, it is indeed a relationship that has ended. Potentially with somebody who's very attractive, lots of passion, a physical, sexual relationship with somebody. Heavy on the physical, Queen of Pentacles. Some of you, especially with this Lovers and the Six of Swords, we see the stand in the background. Shout out to the people that live in Detroit or Michigan people. When I think of this, and shout out to the tall people from the Midwest with Dorothy. Stan, Eminem fans. Stan the song. Somebody being obsessed with somebody. That's what that song is. Obsession, feeling like the odd man out, somebody not paying attention to them. Those of you that are feeling taken for granted and how could somebody not choose you, you need to move on before it sends you over the edge. If you don't do anything else, play that song. Listen to Eminem's Stan. Ooh, that's a throwback. This is an opportunity. This is an opportunity for growth, expansion, letting something go. Clearly, relationships that aren't serving you, toxic relationships. Some of y'all dealing with another Capricorn, but it does give feeling like being in a third party situation, being the odd one out, an obsession, being obsessed with something or obsessing about this ending, bringing you nothing but sadness. And notice we see the enslaved man and the enslaved woman here in this card, that making it very obvious what's going on here. Your emotions keeping you stuck. The minute you decide with the Lovers, which has to do with choices and consequences, right? Adam and Eve, Genesis with the Lovers, and needing to just move on. Let it go. Stop obsessing. And just like the song Stand ends with water, in water, if you know, you know. Moving on to calmer waters. Not drowning. Not drowning in your sorrows, drowning in your emotions. We see this new beginning here. As we see with this 8 of Wands and this, because that's a 10, this 2 and this 8, moving on, separating yourself, this being the straw that breaks the camel's back and bringing on this new beginning. But we see happiness here. We see surrounding yourself with new people, new environments, new communities. It also speaks to, as I see these people in bikinis, taking care of your health, yourself, watching what you eat, staying in motion, getting in the gym, working out at home, getting your steps in. Heavy on the staying in motion, Knight of Wands. And I don't mean being in the streets here. Shout out to those of you that have a Charger or a Mustang with this Knight of Wands, but I'm moving on from this very quickly. And I don't mean moving on by finding new people, but really surrounding yourself with good people, people that are positive, finding a new friendship circle for some of you. Some of you just spending time alone, meeting new people, finding new people to work with. Some of you, this is finding a new job. But it speaks heavily to forgiving them, moving on from the situation, because it is going to require you to completely let this go. You can't hold on to this and be angry and these doors be opening up. You'll just be bitter, and you'll be missing the message, missing all the gems. This obsession is only keeping the door open. The Devil, big Capricorn, and now Scorpio energy here with this Death card, clarifying that 4 of Cups. And it is your those emotions, letting those demons in, obsessing over what's going on with them, this other situation. Are things going right for them? Is it going wrong? Is it working out with them and that third party? Whatever it is, because everybody is not love. Needing to let that go. Staying in this energy of wanting to know what's going on, or woe is me, messing you up, Capricorns, cross watchers, messing you up. This 8 of Pentacles, taking this leap of faith, embracing this new ending, even though you didn't want it. And more of that Gemini energy with the Lovers, the 6 of Swords, and now the Fool. Who's this Gemini person that needed to go? That was toxic and crazy. But it's also giving Capricorn, Scorpio on the board, Sagittarius. Embracing this change, embracing this new beginning. We see as we see with Sophia, the world being in your palm, taking action, making the best of this time. That 6 of Swords again, moving on, letting it go. Turning your back to this. And it also speaks to a physical separation. That 8 of Wands, physically moving. New beginnings. New messages. Talking to new people. But I also feel like this is a time to start a new hobby or embrace this new thing that you've been working on. Some of you starting a new business, jumping all in. Some of y'all, the 2 of Cups, the last 2, with the exception of the High Priestess, some of y'all, even though I highly don't recommend, but, y'all are adults, family. Some of y'all leaving this situation and jumping into another situation with somebody else. It's giving tall, dark, and handsome, family, with this 2 of Cups. Who's this new person? Potentially a Gemini or a water sign person that may have your attention while you're minding your own business. Again, right? Back to this 8 of Pentacles, working on yourself, focusing on yourself. That 8 of Pentacles is like an at-work card to me. While you're being busy, focusing on other things, meeting somebody that's cute, meeting somebody who's serious, the Ten of Cups, that makes you happy. A focus on your happiness with this new beginning and taking this leap of faith. For some of you, bringing in this new relationship that's making you happy. And a serious relationship. King of Pentacles, marriage, commitment. More of that Taurus energy and doubling down on that, the more fixed energy, that Wheel of Fortune. Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio. Changing. Luck turning in your favor. I don't really believe in luck, but you're putting things in motion. Again, staying in motion, staying active, doing things, right? Opening up certain doors for yourself. Focusing on yourself, focusing on your happiness, vibrating differently. People are seeing you differently, receiving you differently. The Sun. Embracing this change, embracing this ending. It's looking, again, dealing with it. This Ten of Swords, accepting the betrayal, accepting this harsh ending. And with this Ten of Swords, it gives harsh words. It gives falling out. Somebody saying something that was extremely hurtful. It is bringing in these other opportunities. What I'm saying is whatever this was, wasn't for you. And you need to stop crying about it. And it is with this Geminis, the Lovers, the purple boat here. This cup with it pouring over the dove. It's giving Prince. Who's this person that loves Prince that needed to freaking go? Or is this a new Gemini that's coming in? There's Geminis coming and going. But this is an opportunity, bringing in abundance, blessings, opportunities overflowing. But it is requiring you with this dove to release some things, to forgive and let go, to emotionally move on with this Chariot. Yes, Capricorns that are shaking their head, watching, that saying, I'm not forgiving, it's going to require that. Forgiveness is required with the Judgment here. With the hair, and then all this is to clarify this Hierophant, needing to move on, needing to let it go, lay this to rest, separate yourself, the Hermit. Continuous in these readings. Forgiveness is required to move on. For you to move on, I feel like for some of you, for even them to move on, and letting the situation go. Holding on to this is only holding you back. And embracing this separation. We're going to get into this Hermit card there in a minute, that Virgo energy that has been carrying in the background. This is a time for you to introspect and really improve on yourself. Those of you that are focused on the past and what went wrong with this other person, you are missing out on this opportunity. The opportunity to be alone is for you to master and work on yourself. This is a lesson. So you can focus on who did you wrong and pointing the finger. And here's the thing. They've moved on. They don't care. You're talking to yourself. Sitting here looking like Blanche. Oh, yeah. Sitting here looking like Blanche. And we see two fives, the Five of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. The multiple fives, the Devil is 15, 5, 5, 5, right? A need to change before it gets that far. 5, 5, 4. Before it gets too far, wait a minute. That Temperance energy, Sagittarius, Cuspers, taking your time before you, checking yourself before you wreck yourself. We see some of you feeling abandoned, betrayed here with this Five of Pentacles. Hurt. And again, some of you, there were some harsh words exchanged, that Five of Swords. But embrace this ending. There are lessons in this. This door is closing so that others can. This Hermit and this Death card here, going off alone by yourself. There's a lot of emotional growth coming from this. This Death card, Big Dorothy. And the Hermit again. I also feel Rose here. Drop your favorite golden girl down below. Mine's Big Blanche. We know that. But removing your rose-colored glasses from a situation. Seeing it for what it really is. Separating yourself. Also, in this separation, this dark period, you know, people that like to use the term the dark night of the soul. I can't stand that. I don't know why. I just always find it corny. That's just me. But those people in this dark place, using it as an opportunity to find the light, to find the silver lining, and for some to find yourself. We see this lots of balancing, finding out the unknown, opportunities to explore new things, right? Mentally maturing here, growing, developing with this King of Swords, and really learning how to handle stress, a different level of adversity. I feel like a lot of you handling, getting rid of some of your unnecessary anxiety and stress. We see our mans here, Hangman, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries here with a complete change in perspective. The way that you handle crises, issues, problems, complications is totally different. This is about to change you in a good way. You're about to be a whole lot more mellow. This period alone, embracing it. Some of you only hanging around. Again, we see 3 different golden girls in these individual 2 cards. Only hanging out with the people that really matter to you, those that are really in your corner. And you don't have a bunch of friends. When people say they have a bunch of friends, I think that they lack boundaries. It's very concerning. You only got a couple. We see the cheesecake here, all coming together, reconciliation, everything being right in the world. Staying close to the people that love you. As we see this 8 of Wands, texting, communication, keeping the lines of communication open to the people that are closest to you. Checking on people that are checking on you. And notice all these people near the water. This period of separation, you know what's going on here, who's in your corner, especially when you're going through this hard time. We see it, that 4 of Cups, that devil underneath here, this choice over here. And I feel like some feel like a choice or an option was being taken from you. Some of you feeling like you were treated as an option, even though you put your all into this, that stand in the background, the devil, a situation that you put your blood, sweat, and tears, and you were committed to, invested in, obsessed with the outcome, obsessed with something being successful. Needing to quickly move on, needing to embrace this 11-11, 4 of Wands, new beginning, this relationship ending, okay, so that a new relationship can come in. Remember that 4 and 5 of Pentacles, Big Blanche? Now we see the 4 and 5 of Wands here. Letting go of this drama, letting go of the competition in your mind, because if they've let you go, if they've excused you, terminated the relationship, whatever it is, you're not competing with them. It's over. Embracing these new opportunities, seeing a situation for what it is, not living in a world of delusion, okay? Not letting your emotions get the best with you, emotionally moving on, taking the high road, investing in other things. Some of you needing to take a vacation, needing to take a break, but this resting, putting a situation to rest, putting it to bed, being mature and logical, bringing in a lot of abundance, bringing you in the gift that keeps on giving, peace. Heavy on the peace. Heavy on the peace, right? The star, Aquarius cuspers, tap in. Drop those birthdays. Keeping yourself busy. Again, the star and the 2, pouring into 2 things. Keeping your options open, staying focused, embracing this ending, understanding that it is moving you in the direction that you need to go in. This time alone is time for you. 10s, Wheel of Fortune, 10 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Getting yourself together, embracing this time. This is a time of getting yourself together, grounding, balance, stability. When one door closes, new doors and opportunities coming your way. This, what you think is a bad time, is really your luck changing. Everything is actually falling into place. You're needing to change your mentality from this to this. Capricorns, this tower moment is for you. It is for you. This is a lesson. And if you focus on the right things, you will have a smile on your face at the end of this, period, point blank. This is a new beginning. You are not meant to be there. You were eliminated for a reason. You were pushed out for a reason. You were excluded for a reason. You were rejected for a reason. Capricorns, leave with that. Let me know what resonated for you. Let me know what this decision was. hit that like button, subscribe, join the membership family, follow me on Instagram. Check out my second channel. Links to that are all down below in the description box. And Capricorns and cross watchers, I will be tapping in with you very soon. Keep it real.